to Journaling with Kim. Welcome to Journaling with Kim. Let me get my charger. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Greetings. We're going to be on just for a few minutes today. I just wanted to not miss it. Girl, looking rough. I've been out. I gotta go. I gotta get set. Let me get this. My phone's about to. I've been out today. I got one of these little shot things. Let me take this little shot. How's everybody? Welcome to Journaling with Kim, episode 20, February the 7th. We're talking about positive affirmations. We talked about them the last time. Saying them, writing them. You can write some poetry you want to share and things like that. So let me get on here. Let me find myself. Y'all know me. I be trying to find myself, don't I? All right. Peace, 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 everybody. Peace, peace, peace. Peace, love, and harmony. Happy Sunday to y'all. We're going to do some poetry. We're going to do some affirmations. We're going to talk about the subconscious mind. I call it the sub-C. And we're going to talk about my boy. I call him my boy because I just had to really listen to, I just really had to listen to Steve Jobs, which I follow. Where do I put this one at? Let me put this one in this folder. How about that? Yeah, we're going to put this one in that one. So if you guys got poetry and things like that y'all want to share. Oh, look at Gary Vee talking about you are not a perfectionist. You're just scared. I love me some Gary Vee, boy. He be on it. He be on it. He be on it. He said, y'all ain't no perfectionists. Y'all just scared. You're just scared. That's all. Get out your scared feelings. Okay? You can't do nothing with the scared feelings. Okay? Get out the scared feelings. Now, I wrote a poem this morning, y'all. I didn't even have no poems. I said, do your affirmations. Remember, write you some every day. Say them every day. Go to the mirror and say them every day. Well, this morning I got up in like 5 minutes. I wrote something. I didn't even post it for y'all because I had to go to the store. And I'm just getting back. So I'm looking cuckoo, okay? My stuff over there, some of it's still out. I was pressed for time. I thought I could get back and have enough time to set up. So this poem here I wrote, I don't know what I want to even call it yet. I don't know if I want to call it Life or Earth. Shit, I don't even know what I want to call it. All I did was y'all just sat up on the side of the bed. I just sat up on the side of the bed. And that's what you do. Whatever the fresh thought is for you that in the morning, you should have a pen and a journal pad or something that you can write in and take notes because your subconscious is giving you instructions. Usually a lot of time it's playing back something an experience to you. It could be from many lifetimes. Who knows? You know, it depends on what everybody hear when they wake up. But when you wake up and that little voice is just going in your mind, you should be journaling. You should be writing that down because you won't remember it. You won't remember it word for word. You might remember some of it, but that's the flow. That's the beauty of a writer. I've been writing 20 years plus, you know, so it doesn't take me much time to know, oh, that's something I need to be writing down for me. That's some idea or that's some instruction, and maybe I'll get the next part of it, you know, in another piece when my higher self want to give it to me. Your creator, your God, whatever you want to call it, is fine, but you got to pay attention to that voice when you feel like writing. That's like the best, that's like the best time to write. You know, when that writing hits you, and a lot of writers, they may say they deal with writer's block. Well, I don't deal with writer's block. most of the time, I know I'm about to write something. And most of the time, I'm marinating on it. It will like marinate in my mind for like weeks, or like, cause it's like the spirit is giving you, hey, Empress Pam, I like Coach Pam. Y'all go like and subscribe to my sis page. Empress Pam, baby. So y'all, you have to be able to let yourself be able to express yourself. Because if you're holding in those emotions, you're not going to be able to heal. That's why I call it right to heal. It's not replacing therapy. It's not replacing medicine. Okay? That's my disclaimer. I'm a nurse. I know all about it. But it's letting you deal with stuff that you don't tell nobody else. If that's the case for you, you're talking to yourself, putting it down on paper to get it out of the heart, so you can see what it is and you can address it, and you can begin to heal those. Like, I need to get my eyebrows done today, y'all. I'm looking like Bushwick Bill. When y'all see me later, them things gonna be done, okay? Because they like full bloom right now, okay? My hair ain't combed under my hat, you know. It's, hey, it's combed, but it's not combed. So you got to be able to open up and self-express. That's what all the social media stuff is about. Self-expression. Now, some people want to, you know, write that dark shit, that gloomy shit. Some people might want to stay positive and write that happy, cheery stuff, or religious stuff, or whatever you want to write as journaling that moves you at that time. Just write it down. The thing is just to get you to be able to express, because our self-expression has been kept in a box where, you know, from a child, from the time your parents and the grown-ups was telling you, shut up, don't talk back. That ain't no real person. Stop talking to yourself. They put a cap on your self-expression. They put you in a box. And that's why I say you don't stop children from expressing themselves, because when you do, you're hindering their self-expression. They should be able to have their freedom in nature of imagination, because that's how they're developing it. When they come in here and they playing with their toys and they talking, and you like, they just over there getting it, playing with their toys, where they talking to their imagination is talking to them. So you don't tell them to stop, okay? They're learning, right? So I wrote this poem, and then we'll do our affirmations. And exactly, because then as adults, we hold stuff in. That's exactly right, Empress Pam. And that's why that self-expression is so important. You have to get it out. Oh, that sent chills down my spine, sis. Oh, Lord, I said, it felt the tingly, baby, when you said that, because that's my whole point of doing, that's my whole point of doing journaling with Kim Arts, to get people to open up. You can go to your shrink. You can even take what you're writing to your shrink doctor, or whoever them therapist people is, or whoever it is, life coach, and then say, this is what came up this week for me. They can better help you, because you may not feel like coming up at the time when you're sitting face to face with your therapist, or your shrink doctor, whatever you want to call them, right? Your psychologist or your psychiatrist, right? One listens to you, one writes the prescriptions. That's all it is. You go talk, you go tell this one all the shit that you've been dealing with and going on, and this one over here go and give you the drugs. They say, yeah, your ass crazy. Here, let me give you some Prozac. When that's not what you really, truly need. What you really, truly need is to express yourself and to get it out and deal with whatever you're hiding and suppressing. It's not always a pharmaceutical fix to things. And even if you did need pharmaceuticals, there's natural pharmaceuticals. There's natural mother nature herbs that help with that. Ashwagandha helps with anxiety, and it's so many. But a lot of this is just easy to write a prescription. It's easy to write a prescription. No, I'm not telling you to go drop your damn prescriptions. No, I'm not telling you to go start on herbs, because some of them can't go with prescriptions. I'm telling you to start asking questions. That's what I'm telling you to start doing. Hey, AO, going outside. Oh, yes, AO. Now, this is the barefoot girl right here. The grounding and the earthing. Look, I will hug a tree, lay down in the grass, put my crown to the ground. Look at him. I be taking fresh bottles of water or Zorka that you see down there and going and water a tree and give praise to my ancestors, give thanks and reverence for my ancestors, pouring me some libation on a tree, okay? So you better get back to them roots. Ayo, you said it right. You said it right. Walking barefooted. That will pull toxins out of you. It will pull the negative energy out of you. Earthing and barefoot walking in dirt, standing there meditating and doing that, I always have a good bowel movement. Now, I'm going to go there because I'm a nurse. So if that messes y'all up, that's y'all. I'm going to show you what earthing do for me. Earthing do for me, I know it works because you can like feel all the negative energy, you know, because Mother Nature got fault lines. That's a sun in the earth. It's a sun in the earth. So the magnetism and the pull and the push is there. So when you're walking barefooted, yep, all day, yep. When you're walking barefooted, you're connecting to Mother Earth, especially outside. Especially when you notice Caucasian people, you know, and they have their houses and their gardens. Where do you see the woman at? She's always outside in the garden with her bare foot while she's in her shrub bush planting flowers or trimming something. And the kids are always outside. We used to walk outside barefooted. Then they taught our parents to say, you better get in there and put your shoes on. You're going to get worms. But all the Caucasian children were outside barefooted. And now when we see somebody outside barefooted, we go, oh, what's wrong with them walking outside with their bare feet? Baby, you were supposed to be walking outside with your bare feet. Have you seen Mama Africa? You see how they dirt to your foot, to your feet? Huh? Have you seen that? You're supposed to be grounding and connecting with Mother Nature. That's us trying to be sedity. And when you got heels on 4, 5 inches, 7 inches, you taking away that connection, throwing your spine all off alignment because you're wearing high heels. You're disconnecting yourself. You know, so I don't have heels. I ain't wore heels in probably a while, but I got like 1 or 2 in case I dress up. But I got rid of so many heels when I realized, I was like, this ain't good to wear every day. But when I was a realtor back in the day, I used to wear the heels because I was always dressed up. I was always casually dressed up. So it fit the attire. But now you can't even tell. Look, I couldn't even go out to a club, honey, and my shoes was coming off. I didn't care how good I looked. When the feet start hurting, the shoes coming off, because I'm gonna be like, I ain't messing up my pretty feet for no damn body. And I will walk around with my shoe, or my shoes will be right beside me, and I will be dancing. Because these pretty toes gonna stay pretty. I might want somebody to suck these damn toes one day. Yeah, I went there. I said what I said. I might want somebody to suck them jokers one day. Who was that for? So, but you got to connect yourself back to your roots. You got to connect yourself. And when I do that, when I do earthing and grounding, I feel so good. It like it loosen up my bowels. If you constipated, it's like the next couple of days, you'll have a good, healthy bowel movement. At least I do. It might be a different effect for y'all, but usually in the next day or two, I typically can feel what that earthing and grounding has done. Like I feel better. I feel more energized. I feel more in a line. I swear it feels real good. It do, Ayo. And we need to get back to that and stop trying to wear 3, 4, especially sisters. We need to get back to wearing flats, wearing flip-flops where you can just peel them out and put your feet on the ground real quick, or some shoes that, like the Skechers, you can just slip your feet in and you can just pull I do that all the time. I started going back to wearing my flats. My back hurts enough, okay? From nursing so long, I don't need no more back issues, okay, with that shit. You know, I just, early morning when the grass is, ooh, now see, I ain't tried that. One time I did walk around the building and the grass must have been a sprinkler. And I sat on this bench. On the second lap, I sat on this bench. And I thought, dang, I want to earth and I want to ground. But I was like, the grass look wet. And Spirit was like, nope, do it anyway. So Ayo, you just confirmed that, because I thought it was like, I was like, I don't know if I want to do it with the ground wet and muddy, and I still did it because I listened to my spirit say, go ahead and do it. And it was so, it's winter, so you never know when you're going to get those good days you can go out there and do it, or if it's too cold to do it. Because our little bipolar weather we got here in Texas, you know, we never know. So you're right. I'm so glad I did it. And that probably was 2-3 weeks ago I did that. So I need to do it again. It's sun coming out now. I might can do it again when I go walking later. But definitely get back connected to Mother Nature. Get back to doing those natural things and things that feel natural to your spirit and, you know, into your heart and your soul, because we all know what they are. You'll be led right to them. You don't have to copy nobody else's journey, but you'll be led to it. It might be a start, but then you'll venture off and start going on your own path. You know, so I wrote this morning, and I wrote it in like 5 minutes. I was like, I ain't wrote a poem since the last 2 or 3, 4, 5 episodes or whenever that was. I was like, damn, that was quick. So I just sat up on the side of the bed, and my spirit said life. And I said, okay, life. I need to wash my hair. I'm seeing flakes. Spirit was talking, yes. And so I said, okay. So I grabbed my little phone, went to the notepad, and I just named it life. I don't know if I'm gonna call it earth or life or whatever I'm gonna call it. And I kind of looked at it. I said, life. It says, we think life is strange. Life is fun. Life is family. I don't even know, timestamp is 1653. Hold on. Because I've been forgot. 1653. Okay. So people want to go right to it. They can go right to it. So I'll start over. Life. We think life is strange. Life is fun. Life is family. Life is friends. We think life at times is challenging. We cry. We feel ups and downs. We see sadness in people's eyes. We feel the pain in people's lives. We think life is strange, but life is just life. Life finds a way. Life always finds a way. Life is courage. Life is strength. Life is doing what's right. Life for others is doing what's wrong. We think life is injustice when there is no justice. When life doesn't punish those that deserve to be punished for their wrongs. We think life can be unkind when people can be cruel. All because you don't believe as they do. And how boring would life be if every single person did the same thing? Life would be animation. Life would be a robot. Are we robots or are we humans? Why is life hard for us to appreciate in everyone we see? What has life done for you or me? It's nothing in comparison to what life has done and been even harder to Earth. I can imagine what Earth must feel right now. I can hear what Earth must hear right now. I can see what Earth must see in us right now. I can smell what Earth must sense right now. I can taste what Earth must taste from us right now. And as each day passes, I check in with Earth. I got the goosebumps. See where we're headed. Life is a big deal. Life is futuristic. Be optimistic. Don't let people that fear life project their death on you. Life always wins in the end. Mother Earth. So I wrote that in just like damn 5 minutes. And I was like, oh, y'all got a lot to say, Spirit. And and see, I got goosebumps in it, right? Because I was like, oh, Lord, who is that? Okay. So that was just really, really in 2017 to 2017. Let me put to 2017 on there. So that's what, like, I don't get writer's block. A lot of times if I'm thinking about writing something, I will write. If it's not moving me to write, I don't just write to be writing. I usually write is something that I would love to wake up out of my sleep and write verses. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Yes. I'm telling you, AO, that is like, once you start, it's very easy. It's like literally very, very easy and know what they mean. And you will. If you start doing it more, AO, you will start knowing, because you're going to be in tune with and that had to have been coming from Mother Nature, right? From Spirit, from Mother Nature herself, because that was like putting yourself in Mother Nature's shoes, and us as human, how we abuse Mother Nature. It says very easy, just hard to record it in music, but yeah. I thought about doing some of my work to music in the background, doing some of that, but I haven't got around to that yet. I used to do it a long time ago, play around with it, but it's just interesting to see where writing takes you. It's so empowering. It's so inspirational. It lets you know that place that you're in. You're in a peaceful place, and that poem right there just says, gosh, have we as humans, have we ever stopped to think about Mother Nature and how we're abusing Mother Nature and how we're disrespecting Mother Nature, this one Earth planet that exhibits so much life forms, so many life forms, but here we are arguing, causing chaos, disruption, nobody want to get along. I see you and your son in the studio. Yeah, and that's why I need him to do the music. I need to put the music behind it. Life is reacting to us. That's right. And so we better stop and notice. If you notice the chaos, you're right, it's us. And a lot of times the weather, it's us when they not manipulating the weather, because we know they got the HARP machines and all that crap, and they go out there and try to manipulate and cause disasters because they put more money in their pocket insurance wise. And we know that. That ain't nothing new. But the 5G, exactly. But the thing is, the weather is reacting to us when they're not manipulating it. The weather is reacting to us when they're not messing with the weather. Okay? So we control the elements. We control the weather. How we respond. It's just you got to be in tune with the weather. You got to be in tune with it, okay? And it will respond to you. You can go to that sun and be like, make a cloud. I want it to get cloudy. Where the clouds at? Bring the clouds across. And a cloud will come across. You got some power. They don't want y'all to know that you have power to manipulate the damn weather. That's how powerful we are. People think I'm crazy. No, you ain't crazy. You ain't crazy. We can control that damn weather. They don't want us to know that type of power, that we have that type of control. But you have that type of control. It takes time. You ain't gonna just, oh, she said that, I'm finna go see. And it ain't work for me, because you ain't aligned. That's why it ain't work for you. You're not aligned. You can't just say, oh, she said it, I'm gonna go and do it. No, you have to, you have to work with Mama Nature and see that, and you can control the weather. You can control a flame by looking at a flame. If you got a candle and you gotta look at a flame like that, you can control that flame to raise up, and you can control that flame to bounce. You can control that flame to bounce like that, or you can control that flame to go back down. You can manipulate the weather. Is this not an element? Are you not an element? Y'all better learn yourself. These people got y'all bamboozled and thinking you don't have no power. You got the same power your creator got. You just not in tune with yourself. You're not on that vibration where the elements respond to you. That don't happen overnight. You have to develop that. Just like that intuition, how I could write that in 5 minutes. And you're like, you wrote that shit in 5 minutes? Yeah. I write a lot of my shit in 5 minutes. If I ain't going back over it and you know, oh, okay, let me play with this a little bit. I don't like that verse right there. Let me go do that right there. I've been practicing that, to stare at the stars. And oh, I used to do that. Oh, I love doing that. Like stare at the star and make it twinkle. You can do that too. I used to do that all the time, AO, when I'm out there stargazing. I'll go look at one star that I see that ain't twinkling, and I'll say, now twinkle. And that little thing be like this. It be like, that is so fun. That is so fun. People, y'all gotta stop being afraid of yourself. I don't know what to tell y'all ass. Y'all just afraid of your own powers. That's all y'all. I can't help you with that. You gotta get over that yourself. But you're right. But you gotta like, this is going out. This one is going, well, this one's about going out anyway, because I've been had that lit since this morning, so it's about to go out. But if you have candles and you light candles, stare at the candle. You can candle gaze. God, if the people don't think they're not real, they're crazy. Yes, they are straight crazy. Okay, we not the crazy ones. They don't know we the same ones. It's everybody else that's crazy, you know, because they think it's like, oh, it's not that. If y'all afraid of ghosts, what you think a ghost is? What do you think a ghost is? It's really people's souls that's been trapped here on earth, because sometimes, like when you look at that paranoia, you know, it was a show that used to come on years ago, and they used to go chase them ghost haunted houses and stuff, and you would learn about the harsh killings of that house and why that house was so creepy, because somebody murder was probably unsolved, and that person can't rest, so that person's inner spirit is like still on the earth going around, you know, either haunting the house or something that happened you know, and that's how they get trapped in this realm. You know, because somebody did something harsh to them and it trapped their spirit here. And so we call it a haunted house. You call it a boogeyman house or something. And it's not. It's just that person, something bad could have happened to that person, and the mystery was unsolved. And the spirit can't rest because the spirit wants you to find out what happened to them so that they can rest. So people have to understand, it ain't no boogeyman. It ain't no boo. You the boogeyman, goddammit. Your other side is the boogeyman, okay? When you get to learn your dark shadow self, your light work and your dark work. That's the boogeyman they keep telling y'all about, Jeepers Creepers and all that shit, and Nightmare on Elm Street and all that. You know, they talking about your other side. You know? So you gotta know you got those same, I swear, I know, ayo, they gonna learn. I swear to God, they keep on messing with me. I swear I can have a university of my own, goddammit. You know, keep messing with me. You know, y'all gotta use common sense. You gotta use common sense. They're not showing you all that stuff they are showing you to spook your ass away from yourself. But really, they showing you your real self. Like the movie, what was it? Just Us, with the family with Jordan Peele. That song with Peele, Pluto on Earth. That's right. Pluto on Earth. What was that guy? Just Us? Was it Just Us where they had the black family and then they had they were happy and all go lucky, they went to a vacation in a cabin and then they saw their opposite side? That's exactly what this is. You have to deal with your opposite side. They even showed you. I was so surprised that they let that brother put that out. I said, what? Did they let him? Hold on. Did they really just let him put that movie out on the screen? On the big screen? I said, it said like this to some people. It did this number. Went in one ear out the other and flew over some people's head. I said, they didn't didn't even realize that they were showing y'all you have a light and a dark side. And it's going to be time that you start to deal with that light and that dark side. You're going to have to deal with that light and that dark side. Well, Kim, what do you mean about the light and the dark side? I see my front, right? I see my front, but I don't see my face until I'm in the mirror. But I see my front. I don't see my back, do I? I don't see my back. And if I look back, I see the same level that I see in the front. I see back there, all the way down to my shoe. But you don't see this until you look in the mirror. You don't see the back of your head. You don't see what your face look like. That's the spirit. This is the physical. So now let me flip that again. This is my light side. That's my dark side. This is my light side. But within my body, if you were to travel down inside me, that's my dark side. So you can see now, man in the mirror. MJ explained, oh, yes, he did. Did he not? MJ did not explain it in Man in the Mirror? You got to take a look at yourself. You got to take a look at yourself inside and out, front and back there. And that's your reciprocating dark side. So we all got to face what we hide in the dark. And that's why we say whatever's done in darkness comes to light. That's why biblical say the darkness didn't comprehend itself, because you didn't know yourself. You're not trying to know yourself. You got to understand the light and the dark to know yourself. You got to know, I got a devil and I got a God or an angel. Demons and angels. God and Satan. Right? You got to know who your both sides. You got to know when you're being positive. You got to know when you're being negative. You got to know when you have a negative thought. You got to know when you have a positive thought. Because if you have a positive thought, you're going to feel good. You're going to vibrate higher. But if you have a negative thought, it sends you into depression. It sends you into melancholy. It sends you into feeling down and spewing hate. And being positive, you're all about the universal love. You're all about love and oneness for everybody. You're not picking people apart because of their religious beliefs, because of whatever they do or whatever they practice, or because they wear crystals. You know, you're not picking people apart because you're all a part of the one. They're all a part of the one. We don't walk around with a half a body, people. We don't walk around without a head on our neck. We wouldn't be here. So it just really sums up when you open your mind's eye. You need to open these, but you know what? That's a whole nother lesson. You ain't even seeing out of these two. You really seeing out of this one through the spirit. That trajectory, that projection, and what your sum total of all your experiences in this lifetime and past lifetimes. So you're seeing out of this is just so you don't run into the damn wall. The spirit has to have ears and eyes, a mouth and a nose, so you can use those senses as the spirit relay to you what the fuck this is. Like, I know this is a wall, but I know that wall ain't really there. I know that wall is an illusion. The wall's not really there. Go back and see Matrix. When everything was gray and they were sitting in a chair and everything was grayed out. The wall is not really there, but you made it to be there, but it's not really there. If you're seeing out of your third eye, it's not really there. So most people don't even fucking know that. You think you walking around here. Yeah, some of y'all, when this is closed and calcified, you need this because your ass will be running into shit. But when you seeing through the spirit, you're not looking through these eyes. Yeah, I know, that's deep, man. Y'all like, what the fuck? Yeah. That's how you can see shit that ain't there. That's why you can see past people's physical appearance. That's how you can read between the spaces. You know, that's how you tap into the spirit. You don't tap into the spirit with physical eyes because the physical eyes lie. The physical eyes will deceive you. Okay? They will deceive you into thinking something that's not there. So you got to look past the physicalities of stuff and situations and movies and commercials and subliminal messages that they throw out there and the billboards and all that stuff. You got to see past that. Y'all going to have to open up and get your head out the box. You're going to have to think out of the box, because it's no longer being in the box. They still trying to fight to keep you in the box, though. That is not going to change the fact that they not trying to stop y'all from being in the box, okay? But you got to wake up to get out the box, okay? You got to wake up so you can make up with yourself. That's what y'all got to do. I love that quote. When I seen that quote over 8 years ago, I was like, oh, shit, that damn thing was deep. That thing said, wake up so we can make up. I said, ooh, shit. I was like, on so many levels. Who said that? You know, because I knew what it meant from the time I saw it. It meant wake your ass up so you can make up with yourself, because you don't know your dark side. That's what the fuck that shit meant. And then you can make up with everybody else around your ass, you know, so you can get right. Get into the right behavior of doing things. Get into the right characteristics of doing things. You know, not being devilish and competitive and all that stuff and all that egotistical stuff. You know, it's egos out here destroying the world now. It's egos that's destroying the world, you know. And it don't matter if you're a man or a woman. If you full of ego, you full of ego. Then you the problem. You the problem, because you're destroying the world. I'm going to take this shot. This came from Target. I remember I had the other one. I forgot where I got the other one from, y'all. I should have wrote it down. Now I found another one at Target. It's an immune shot, turmeric with some coconut water, pineapple, turmeric, lemon, and ground black pepper. I don't know why they put ground black pepper in it. I didn't like the first one I bought too. It was more watery. No, this is from Aldi. I bought this from Aldi. I'm sorry. The one that I thought I bought from Target was better. It wasn't watered down. Something in here is making it more watery. I want to say it's the pineapple. I don't like this one. And why the hell they put black pepper in here? You're supposed to put cayenne pepper up in this shit. I can taste the black pepper. But I'm going to take it because I done paid for it. I don't like this one. I hope it works, ancestors. You like, well, damn, you drinking it. It better work, ancestors. That's all I got to say. It better work. So let's do some positive affirmations. I am healthy. And as you tell yourself that in the mirror, you'll start to believe it, or know it, trust it, see it, feel it, whatever, right? So go to the mirror every morning when you're brushing your teeth, look yourself in the eye and tell yourself something beautiful. Like, it's going to be an amazing, wonderful day today. I'm going to get everything done that I've set out to do. I love myself. I accept myself. You can even do the Reiki ones. Today I will not worry. Today I will be kind to every living thing, right? I will not be angry, right? I'm a divine manifestation of my Creator's power. I am balanced, right? I am the divine energy, the source. I am one, like on Dr. Strange, I am one. It does set the tone for the day. I am one with the source, and the source is one with me. I am one, if you want to say God, I am one with God, and God is one within me. Say it. But set the tone for your day, so whatever happens, you're not just discombobulated, thrown off track, or sidetracked, right? So it's going to be a positive, amazing day today. I'm so excited and optimistic. Great things are going to happen today, right? I am a money magnet. Money is attracted to me. We got to always throw that one up in there, baby. Okay? Because you want that money flow to keep coming back so you can keep providing for yourself. Keep working, keep your job or whatever, right? So, I am excited about my job. Great things. I learned so much on my job. Then you don't get depressed about your job, hopefully, right? Or your business. My business is successful. I run a successful business. I am able to handle the success my business is bringing in. I have positive paying clients, right? My clients, or if you run a business, you can say your employees come to work on time. They are happy to work for me. You can think of any type of really affirmation that you want, depending on if you're a business owner, depending on if you're an employee, you know, depending on whatever the case may be, whatever you're trying to manifest, that's what the affirmation just helps boost the manifestation. But you also got to give yourself like 3 to 5 gratifications or thankfulness on top of it. Because showing your subconscious mind that you appreciate what you do have, even though you're saying an affirmation of what you want and I am and I have, but you're also saying I am grateful for what I am. I recognize where I am now and I'm grateful, but that's my goal. I'm looking for that. So then the universe, the sub-C, is going to be like, okay, I can bless them with a little bit more because they're being grateful for where they are. Even though they know they're not there yet, your sub-C know you're not there yet either. You know, they know your sub-C knows you're working toward that, but you're stopping to say thank you. You're stopping to say great gratitudes, right? Or appreciation toward what you already have and have yet to get, or what you're working on toward, right? So affirmations are very powerful. Gratitudes are very powerful. Again, you can listen to Abraham Hicks. You know, she gives good little examples, you know, how to get out of the you know, when you're resisting energy and you're stuck and you don't know how to get things moving. She gives you good little lessons on that, okay? And you can say, I am prosperous, abundant, happy, and healthy. I am harmonious with all. You know, everybody want to work with me. I want to work with everybody. You can say a lot of, it's like, it's endless. It's whatever's in your spirit to say, you know, think of it yourself as more powerful, because you can say in all the videos that got the affirmations, I am benevolence, I am affluent, I am a market wizard, I am a money manager. You can start out saying those, right? That's fine. You can start out saying those, but it's going to come a time you're going to critique them. You're going to make some your own, because you're going to find that shit going to pop in like that on you, and you'll be like, what? And I made that one up, and that joker working like that? Well, that's one you need to keep, because that's yours. So you can start out using the ones you see all over Google, okay? You can, like World King. If you go to World King videos, World King has a lot of affirmations. So let me pull up World King. World King. World King affirmations. It says affirmations for wealth, health, happiness, and success, law of attraction. Now he did this one, and this is an 11-hour video. Now, when I started out back when listening to him, he did good, and it was his favorite one I love, but somehow YouTube put so many commercials in there, I had to stop listening to it, because I had to keep going over there pushing the skip the video. So I got kind of disgusted. So I went to find other ones. So now I listen to different people, right? So it says, I am living lavishly. It says, and he's showing you pictures, right? If you look at World King, he puts the writing, but he says this too, I am worthy. So he's putting the words up there, and he's telling you, but I got the volume down. I am prosperous, right? And then he goes on and says, I am healthy, right across the screen so you can see. So if you go out and you just start there, there. And then the best part about him, I like him or her or whoever it is, at the end, oh gosh, y'all can't even see. Hold on. You can't see it. I don't know, I got all this light in here. No, you can't see it. I like World King because at the end of World Kings, when you go down in the description box and you scroll down, He's got them already written out for you if you want to learn affirmations. So all you can do is snapshot it. It's in your picture. Go to the mirror in the morning and repeat them. You don't even have to listen to them, but you can. You don't have to listen to them. You can just say, pick out the ones that, look, he got one that says, I am sound. I am relaxed. I am lucky. I am allowing wealth into my life. I am in the flow. I am connected with source. We said that, right? I am acquiring generous offers. Okay. I am acquiring universal gifts. Okay. I am fortunate. I am aligned with passive income. I am ready for passive income streams. I am allowing passive income into my life. I am a money magnet. I am a receiver of money. I am fulfilled. I am confident with my finances. I am fearless with new money opportunities. So y'all can go to any one of them on, and most of them, I think some of them will put what they're saying so you don't have to write it. You can just snapshot it, keep it in your photo gallery, print it out or whatever you do to it, post that joker on the mirror in the bathroom somewhere, and just repeat them and reprogram your subconscious mind. Because a lot of y'all are running off of faulty old programs from childhood, from your mama, from your grandmama, and you can't get past this generational curse to get the generational wealth, because you have to do the programming, and the work takes focus and concentration, and you're distracted by the people that you keep around you in your circle. And that's why most people don't want to do the work on the subconscious mind to reprogram it, because it takes discipline. It takes discipline. And one thing you do need to do is you need to tell yourself you the only person in your mind. You're not taking on other people's opinions and thoughts and all of that bull crap they be trying to do under the sly. So you need to just tell yourself, I'm the only one in my head. My voice is the only one in my head. Subconscious, throw away all the junk. And I like to teach on the sub C, because people don't really understand how crucial sub C is. Like, sub C is a beautiful servant, but a horrible fucking master. You got to reprogram your subconscious mind to the lifestyle you want. If you want to be a vegan, say I am a vegan. If you want to be a vegetarian, say I am. If you want to lose 20 pounds, say that 20-pound difference weight. I weigh 160. You could be 180. Say I weigh 160 every morning. I guarantee you your ass gonna be 160 when you look up. I said one weekend, I said by the end of the week, I'm gonna be da-da-da-da-da. When that week came, I was that weight. I said, oh Lord, this shit working? You know, I'm like, oh, but I stopped and got to doing some other ones, and I didn't go back, and I gained it back. I was like, shit. Well, I started eating up the refrigerator too. But I was like, okay. So you can play with it and see what works and what don't, but you got to try it to see if it works. And I think of the sub-C like the brain is mimicked after all these gadgets in the computer system, right? The PCs and stuff. That's why I love Steve Jobs. I'm going to tell y'all about Steve Jobs in a minute, and I'm getting off. The sub-C is like the PC. And you got to config and defrag and reboot and upgrade, add more RAM, stuff like that. That is our brain, people. That is literally our brain that the PC is mimicked, the CPU is mimicked after. And so when I realized that, I said, oh, okay. So then I thought, well, shit, the viruses that are in your brain from childhood on up is what you got to get out of you. So I said, could those be the cookies? I was like, oh, so we got to reprogram what other people cookies are attached to our mind, because those are not our thoughts. Those are other people's thoughts. Those are those subliminals messages. Those commercials you saw through cartoons and footballs and all that stuff and billboards, and you heard in the grocery store somebody's conversation that was by you, and your subconscious put it in there, right? It started junking it in the junk folder, in the spam, right? In the cookies folder, right? So when certain stuff come up, you react to what you heard, or you react to what you saw, but it was back in the cookies. It was back in the junk folder. It was back in the spam folder. So you really need to say you are the only one in your mind. You need to throw out all untrue records from your subconscious mind, period. To you're the only one in there. And what I mean by that is what you came to be. And the sub-C knows exactly what you came here to be. That's what Abraham Hicks is telling people. It's you already know it. It's already there. She called it the vortex. You can call it the source. You can call it the creator. You can call it God or whoever the religion you want to be. Dalai Lama, Hindu, or whoever, O'Hare, or whatever, Buddha, monks, Tao, whoever you want to call it, right? It still knows who you are from the beginning. But all of that other stuff that you took in, that's what the junk is. And so you can't get to your original purpose, your original life path, because you got all these cookies and Trojan horses and viruses and stuff and bacteria attached to you that shouldn't be there. So you gotta say, smash all untrue record in my unconscious mind, in my subconscious mind. Anything that's not supposed to be there, throw it out, disregard it. It's untrue. Send it back to nothingness. Send it back to the dust deep where it belongs. Because guess what? It's not yours. It's not yours. Where you going? Huh? I want to go back. I'm almost finished. Can you wait? Because she had little man. You got to do what? You got to go to the store. Oh, she? Where you getting it from? Oh. I thought you was going to go and come back. Oh, damn. I ain't trying to do all that. Okay, well, just give me a minute. I'm finna get off. I've been on here an hour. It's only an hour. I'm 52 minutes. I'm about to get off. So that's what y'all supposed to be doing. So when you're doing affirmations, make sure you're throwing out other people's garbage. Throw out other people's garbage, excuse me. Because the sub-C, excuse me, I'm drinking this now, I'm burping. The sub-C knows what your life purpose and your plan and your mission is here. You don't remember it. So that's what you're doing, the rebooting and the reprogramming of affirmations. It makes you get to what you're trying to create, because you are all creators. We are all creators of this here reality. And whether, we know time is an illusion inside of this 3D, because outside this 3D, it does not exist. So we do know time is an illusion, okay? So y'all do need to understand that. But while you're here, whatever life you want to have for yourself, you can create that life because you are the creator. But other people took over your mind, right? So now you're into rebooting back into what you really wanted to be from little childhood that they made you suppress. Getting back to your child nature, freeing your child nature, freeing that inner child. What did you want to be when that first imagination was here? What was that dream about? What was that vision? You don't even remember because you were silenced by adults. So now you're getting back to living and having that free expression. And if you look at all the social platforms, everybody say what they want to say. And it doesn't matter if it's good or bad, right? They still going to say what they feel because everybody's freedom of speech has been censored. And it's still censored on those platforms. They'll blackball you for speaking up and speaking against injustice. But it doesn't make it not be where it has to shut you down. You just don't even go there. You know what I mean? Just don't even, you don't have to get on the platform really, right? You can go to another platform. You can invent your own platform, and you don't care what people, what people express, because you do understand that that's the freedom of speech that we all had. That's a birthright. And they're trying to censor that, because when you have that freedom of speech, you are a visionary. You can see further than where you are right now, because and only a few people have really got that access to tap into that. That's why it was only one Einstein. That's why it was only one Nikola Tesla. That's why it was only one MJ, right? That's why it was only one Prince, right? That's why it was one Aretha Franklin, or whoever else that was great for their iconic reality or for that age. because there's always only one for that age. It's always only one, because you have to come back again, but everybody still can be great, and everybody can still be great on their level. But there's those icon ones that stand out the most. And that's what I'm talking about. So you still can be great. You still can shoot for $1 billion or $2 million, and you happy making $2 million a year off of whatever, whether it's a job that pays you that, whether it's your company, your business paying you that, whether it's you contracting and that's what you bringing in. It doesn't matter. What do you see in your reality? What will make you enjoy this life besides living, paying taxes, and fucking dying? Okay? What do you call living? That ain't living. Living ain't going to work 8 to 5, 40 hours a week, no vacation time but 2 weeks for a whole 365 days, and then dying, and then having to work till you're 80. Because the retirement ain't enough, but you done paid taxes for over 60-something years, 30 plus years of work. So that's not living life. That's not enjoying life. We didn't come here to just live. We didn't come here to work, pay taxes, and goddamn die. We didn't come here for that. We didn't come here for just that, is what I'm saying. So you are the creator. Create your reality and enjoy your life, because you only got this one life. This is it right here. That's why MJ said, this is it. This is your life. Until you circle back in this shithole, into this prison again, this 3D prison, this is your life. So either you're going to live it to the fullest and be the greatest you can be as a creator, for your creator, to show your creator exists. It's up to each individual. Some people don't want to be great. Some people want to be less. That's okay too. Let them be less. Let them be great. Let them be in the middle. Let them stay asleep. Let them wake the fuck up. Let them do whatever they want to be. Okay, just leave people sleep. Let their ass sleep. Okay, because they ain't gonna get it no more. How much begging and pleading you get, how much you give them, they ain't gonna get it, because their ass is asleep and they choose to be asleep right now. So let people sleep in peace. Okay, that's all you gotta do. Let them have their religion in peace. Let them sleep in peace. Let them be whatever they want to be in peace. Okay. And just mind your business and stay in your lane, creating what you want for your life. That's what I call really minding your business. Working on your own mindset, your own Solomon's mind, your own treasure chest right there. Okay? Your treasure chest of gifts and talents. So your creator can be known. Because if you don't create, you're like non-existence. If you're not a creator, they're like, well, you ain't got no creator. Well, you ain't doing shit. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't innovating. You're not creating new things. The world always turns, y'all. Life always turns, always finds a way. And if you don't get on the bandwagon of where these times are going, that's when you get left. That's when you become food for the gods. That's when you become food for the lizards, and whoever else them wildebeests is, right? Them soulless beings are, because you're not trying to innovate, and Mother Nature is trying to say, look, I gotta change my rotation. I gotta tilt. I gotta turn things back right, into a natural state. So if we don't turn with Mother Nature and go in the direction Mother Nature going, then whatever happens to us, it happens to us. It's like, the hurricane off Houston coming, but you stay back there and you go, oh Lord, I don't want to leave my house. I don't want to leave my house. All my stuff is in my house. And then that damn hurricane come up there and wash you and your goddamn house away. But you had the choice. And you chose to stay back there with your damn house. But instead of leaving. And you done know this shit 2 weeks ahead. Because they give you forecasts for 2 fucking weeks. So everybody got time to kind of go somewhere. Right? But you choose to stay with your house. That world 2012... When the water came off that coast, all that shit, go see that movie too. And they always like, well, I'm just going to stay here. Mother Nature, it's our time to go. We're going to go on the East Coast and the West Coast. And we're going to stand here. We ain't going nowhere. Now, if they was on a ship in the water, you can't kind of help that. But those on the land, it was too late. They couldn't go nowhere. So yeah, if it's your time to go, you're going to go. Of course. But enjoy your life while you're here. So hope y'all enjoy that journey with Kim Arts. Say your affirmations. I will see y'all again on the 14th, on the 21st. Episode 21. I want to see some journals, some writing, some some conversation. Get to writing, get to writing. This is to get you to open up and self-express yourself where you were censored, okay? Because you mean something. What your voice counts. Your voice matters, y'all. Your voice matters. I don't care where you come from. Your voice matters. Don't let this world tell you your voice doesn't matter. Your voice is your life force. It matters. See y'all on the other side at the top. This your girl, Kim Arts. Journaling with Kim. Peace, love, and harmony, y'all. I gotta go. Save that. And now we're gonna go up here.